So this is going to be our general layout for sprinkler number one. We're going to be building 2 sprinklers today. And there's several ways you can cut the pipe. I like to use these cutters here. And we're just going to get started by cutting everything, all our pieces out. So just to kind of oversimplify this design, all our cut pieces, with the exception of 2, are going to all be the same length. Tried to make everything 3 inches just to be super simple. We're using 3/4 inch pipe. And we're going to be using the Rainbird 42 SA sprinkler head. So we're just going to start gluing everything together. If you've never used PVC glue and cement, you just basically put your primer on there on the outside of your pipe and the inside of your fitting. Then you apply your cement, you insert it, give it a 1/4 turn, and hold for about 15 seconds, and you should be good to go. Should have a watertight connection at that point. Whenever I put these on, I'm just using that flat tabletop there to just keep everything straight. It's going to be very important that you do that whenever you go to assemble both sides. So we're just going to continue the same process around the layout here just to get all the pipes together. And on the end there, you're going to be able to see that last piece that's going to connect to our garden hose, that it just spins freely. You don't have to glue anything there, and it has a rubber gasket on the inside. I've built several of these over the years, but I've never built 2 of them to go into a series. I was trying to cover a large area of at least 5,000 square feet without having to move sprinklers around constantly every hour to keep your yard wet. So as you glue in that middle T connection, you want to make sure that that's as straight up and down as possible. If it's a little off, it's not the end of the world. So right here, I'm just measuring for the 2 long cross pieces. They end up being 7 1/4. You don't have to write all these measurements down if you want to build this. I'm going to leave some plans in the description of a full cut list for you guys. And so this is probably the most critical part, that you kind of got to be quick with your cement here to make sure that you get everything together. And I'm just going to use the tabletop there to kind of press everything down. Then we're just going to cut our last piece of pipe that's going to go into that middle T connection. And then we're going to glue on a threaded adapter. It's going to be a 3/4 inch threaded adapter, and that's going to connect directly to the sprinkler head. So we're kind of getting sprinkler 1 wrapped up here. Got the sprinkler head on. This is going to be the layout for sprinkler 2, and this is it all put together. This is going to be our end sprinkler in the series, so this will be sprinkler number 2. All right, guys, so we have our 2 sprinklers here that we just made. This one's going to be our end sprinkler, and this one's going to be our through sprinkler. So this will be number 1 in the series, and this will be number 2. Water's going to come in here, exit this way, and then we're going to connect the garden hose from here and to go to this one. These things are fully adjustable. If you look on top, all you got to do is take a small flathead screwdriver, and this setting right here will give you your distance control, and this right here will give you your pattern control. All you got to do is stick your screwdriver into the slot, and you just kind of wiggle it around until you find that screw, and then you just turn it left and right. The easiest way to do this is to turn the water on, get behind the sprinkler, and adjust it that way. That way you can see what you're doing. All right, this is the timer that I like to use. This is an orbit timer. If you're interested in getting one, I'll put a link in the description. But this is a super user-friendly timer. It's pretty simple. You just set your clock, your start time, how long you want to run it, and then how often. So we're just going to start out, get everything turned on, make sure you don't have any huge leaks. As you can see, we're getting a large amount of coverage area. Whenever I measured out, I got 100 by 60 for 6,000 square feet. So I feel like we accomplished our goal. This is another shot where I placed a fan head sprinkler that I'd built previously to water my flower bed. If you're interested in watching that video, it's on the channel, so check it out. And just another shot of the sprinklers here. I feel like the project turned out very well, and super happy with the results. Guys, if you're interested in more DIY content and following along with me, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like the video, drop a comment, let me know what you think. See y'all next time.